So this evening, we're going to perform a procedure called thoracentesis. So what is thoracentesis? Thoracentesis is performed to drain excess fluid from the lungs, especially from the pleural spaces between the lungs and the chest wall. So we can either determine the underlying cause of the fluid buildup by analyzing sample in a lab. So without further ado, we're going to perform thoracentesis. Good evening, sir. My name is Sean Serrano. I am a DMC nurse, a DMC student nurse from Dipolo. And today I'm going to perform as order from the physician's order thoracentesis. So before that, sir, I would like to know your name, address, and birth, sir.
Good evening, I'm John Petito Opinion from Utah Secure Skill and 24 years old.
Okay, sir, may I see your name tag for confirmation? Okay, Mr. De La Peña. So the reason for me to perform thoracentesis on you because we have found some liquid on your back, as per layman's term, that you have on your pleural space. We need to remove those liquids so you can breathe normally. So before that, sir, I'm going to do my hand washing and prepare all my equipment. Okay, sir?
Okay.
So, sir, I've done my sterile gloves, and now I put you in a position where you can sit, so I can see where the area where the liquids are, so I can determine where I can drain it.
Okay.
So assuming that the patient has already put on a drip with the hole in it, and to mark, and assuming that this is a cotton, that I can safely mark the area for draining and dispose of that. And so I'm going to put on a syringe on the pleural space. But before that, sir, I'm going to put anesthesia so you won't feel any pain.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So let's assume that it's been a couple of minutes that anesthesia has taken its effect, and now we're going to proceed. We're going to proceed with thoracentesis. So, assuming I'm going to put on the needle here. Do you feel any pain, sir?
No.
Okay. So now I'm going to insert the valve of the syringe, and now I'm going to aspirate. So you won't remove the needle here. Here you just need the valve, and assuming that we have a bottle here for a specimen and we're going to put it here. Okay, so again, I'm going to aspirate again. And we're going to do this until we won't feel any liquid from the pleural space of the patient. So assuming there's a bottle here, and we can safely put the liquid that's trapped in this pleural space. So we'll do it again. So once you see less and less of the liquids that you're aspirating from the patient's pleural space, that means the liquids are totally gone. But before that, make sure to check. I'm going to remove the needle now, sir.
Okay.
And after that, you need to put a sterile gauze on it or sterile pad. So assuming that this is our sterile pad, we're going to put it in the patient's back, so any leakage won't. So the patient won't have any leakage on his back. Okay, sir. I'm just going to put it here. So how are you feeling now, sir?
Feeling fine, and I feel like the liquid is gone.
Sir? Feel like you can breathe easily now?
Yes.
Okay, sir. So after that, once you're done with thoracentesis, make sure. So assuming I put on the gauze pad. So assuming that this is the liquid that we have extracted from the patient's pleural space. So once you're done, make sure to put this on the laboratory so it can be tested for the cause of the liquids that have been storing on the patient's pleural space. So thank you all for watching, and hope you have a great day.